Let's cut through the noise. Most AI business videos online sell you a fever dream. They tell you to press 3 buttons, churn out 1,000 low-effort ebooks, and wait for $1 million to drop into your bank account. Then reality hits, platform bans, zero sales, and saturation. The truth is, technology alone has zero commercial value until it solves a very specific, mundane problem for someone who has money and no time. Today, we are skipping the macro fluff and broken promises. I am breaking down 10 fully actionable, low-overhead business models powered by AI that you can start in the US market today. For every single project we will cover. First, the exact friction point buyers pay money to solve. Second, the specific AI tool stack and step-by-step workflow. Third, a real high-converting micro-niche case study. And fourth, the real unit economics after platform deductions, payment processing fees, and software costs. No coding, no large team, and no upfront capital inventory. Let's jump straight into our first model. Our first model is micro-niche educational printable bundles sold on platforms like Etsy and Teachers Pay Teachers. In the United States, millions of homeschooled children and elementary school teachers search for immediate printable activity sheets every single day. Here is the consumer reality. Busy parents and teachers will never log into Midjourney, craft vector line art prompts, adjust margins, and format PDFs. They want a print-ready file delivered to their inbox in 10 seconds flat. You don't need complex design skills. You use Midjourney at $10 a month to generate clean, vector-style black and white line art. You then import these images into Canva's free version to assemble a cohesive 20-page activity booklet, format it for standard US letter size, and export it as a 300 dpi PDF. Avoid general search terms like animal coloring book. That market is choked with over 50,000 generic listings. Instead, target specific long-tail searches like construction vehicle counting worksheets for toddlers aged 3 to 5. In this sub-niche, competitor density drops to under 150 active stores, making first-page rankings achievable within weeks. Standard 20-page printable bundle sells for $4.50. Etsy takes a 20-cent listing fee, a 6.5% transaction fee, and a 3% plus 25 cents payment processing fee. Total platform deductions come out to roughly 88 cents per sale. That leaves you with $3.62 in clean net profit per download, an 80% net margin on an asset you create once and sell indefinitely. Maintaining a store with 15 focused listings comfortably yields 30 to 80 passive sales a month, generating $100 to $300 in recurring net income. Our next model combines AI image restoration with print-on-demand custom canvas art. Americans spend billions annually on personal keepsakes, but here is the catch. Buyers paying top dollar do not want a digital JPG file emailed to them. They want a gallery-wrapped physical canvas delivered straight to their doorstep, ready to hang. Your upfront capital is zero. When a customer places an order, you run their uploaded photograph through Remini or ClipDrop to remove scratches and sharpen facial details. You then upscale the image to high-resolution 300 dpi using Topaz or free AI upscalers. Finally, you upload the high-res file to a print-on-demand supplier like Printify, which automatically prints, frames, and ships the product to the customer. Instead of competing against 15,000 generic pet portrait shops, target emotional sub-niches like Rainbow Bridge Pet Memorials or 17th-century royal-style custom cat paintings. These specific sub-niches carry high emotional value and have under 400 active competitor shops. You list a customized 11 by 14-inch framed canvas on Etsy for $49.99 with free shipping. When an order comes in, Printify charges you $14.50 for manufacturing and $6.50 for domestic US shipping, totaling $21. Etsy's transaction and payment fees eat up roughly $5.20. Your net profit per sale is $23.79, a 47% net margin. Because you only pay the factory after the customer's funds clear, you carry zero inventory risk. A mid-tier shop pulling 30 orders a month clears over $700 in net profit. The third model focuses on faceless long-form media channels targeting US audiences on YouTube. The US video market pays some of the highest advertising yields globally. Niches like unsolved history, true crime, and psychological paradoxes consistently command playback RPMs between $6 and $12 per thousand views. Over 90% of automated AI channels fail monetization reviews because they post low-effort, spammy slop. To succeed, you need high-retention packing. Use Claude 3.5 Sonnet to draft script outlines structured with a powerful 5-second hook. Process realistic American voiceovers using 11 Labs. Assemble the video in CapCut Pro, inserting visual transitions or B-roll changes every 3 seconds alongside dynamic captions. Look at channels dedicated entirely to 19th century unsolved cold cases. Rather than broad mystery channels, these hyper-focused historical channels build dedicated subcommunities, allowing them to cross YouTube's monetization threshold within 60 to 90 days. Let's look at realistic monetization math. A single 8-minute long-form video that accumulates 100,000 US views at an $8 RPM generates $800 in gross YouTube ad revenue. Subtracting about $10 for 11 Labs character usage and payout transfer fees leaves you with $790 in net profit for that single video. Averaging 200,000 total channel views a month translates to $1,500 plus in high-margin monthly income. The fourth model shifts to B2B services, short-form video clipping retainers for U.S. real estate agents and local podcasters. There are over 1.5 million licensed real estate agents in the U.S. They know they need short-form video on TikTok and Instagram Reels to capture local leads, but hiring a local video agency costs $3,000 a month. Meanwhile, they don't have time to learn editing software. They want a reliable partner to deliver 12 ready-to-post vertical clips every single month. You use AI tools like Opus Clip or Munch to ingest your client's raw 1-hour local podcast, house tour commentary, or Zoom interview. The AI identifies high-engagement hooks and generates clip drafts. You spend 2 hours in CapCut or Submagic polishing captions, adding client branding and fixing frame crops. Don't compete on Fiverr for $5 edits. Find real estate agents on Instagram who upload long, unedited video walkthroughs. Take one of their public videos, cut a high-impact 30-second teaser clip with crisp captions, and send it directly to their DM or email as a free audit. This cold outreach strategy yields response rates as high as 10%. You charge a flat monthly retainer of $400 for 12 edited short-form clips. Your software cost per client is proportional to about $12 a month, and Stripe processing fees take $11.90. Your net profit per client is $376.10 a month for roughly 3.5 hours of work, an effective rate of over $100 an hour. Servicing just 4 active clients clears $1,500 a month in recurring revenue. The fifth model is a visual upgrade service for local brick-and-mortar service businesses on Google Maps and Yelp. Millions of local U.S. businesses, diners, hair salons, contractors, and auto repair shops have terrible, dark, pixelated photos on their Google business profiles. When potential customers search "best diner near me," poor visual presentation drives them straight to competitors. You aren't selling abstract digital marketing, you are selling immediate visual polish that increases foot traffic. Download the business's public, low-quality photos. Use Photo-Room to erase clutter and replace ugly backgrounds with clean aesthetic textures. Run the image through ClipDrop for AI relighting to simulate soft professional studio lights. Finally, drop the polished visuals into Canva Pro templates to create sleek digital menu cards or promo banners. Target local service businesses with a 3.8 to 4.4 star rating on Google Maps. These businesses have decent service and existing customer traffic, but their visual presentation is holding them back. You invoice the business owner a one-time fee of $200 via Stripe. After deducting $6.10 in Stripe processing fees and a tiny fraction of your monthly software costs, your net profit per client is $193.90, a 96% net margin for 90 minutes of total execution. Closing just 2 local business makeovers a week generates over $1,500 a month. The sixth model targets B2B sales teams, automated personalized cold email first-line generation. Outbound sales teams send tens of thousands of cold emails every month, but generic mass templates get marked as spam, resulting in reply rates under 1%. To fix this, companies pay for personalized opening lines tailored to each prospect's recent company news or podcast appearances, which can triple open and response rates. Instead of paying virtual assistants to write every line by hand, you run an automated API script in Google Sheets connected to LLMs like DeepSeek or GPT-4o Mini. The script reads the prospect's company URL or LinkedIn bio and generates a natural, highly relevant introductory sentence. You spend 45 minutes spot checking and proofreading the output to ensure natural phrasing. Target small to mid-size SaaS sales development teams or B2B lead generation agencies on LinkedIn. They already have lead lists. They simply need those lists enriched with high-converting openers before launching campaigns. Industry standard pricing for personalized first lines is 35 cents per lead line. Selling a 1,000 lead enrichment package for $350 costs you roughly $2.50 in API token usage and $10.45 in Stripe payment processing fees. Your net profit per package is $337.05 for 1.5 hours of data cleaning and quality auditing. Delivering just one package a week yields over $1,300 in monthly income. The seventh model is creating and selling hyper-specific, royalty-free audio sound effect bundles on marketplaces like Gumroad, Unity Asset Store, or itch.io. Thousands of indie game developers and video editors constantly need niche sound effects. While AI audio tools exist, game developers do not want to waste hours crafting prompts, trimming silences, and normalizing audio levels. They pay for pre-curated, perfectly tagged audio libraries ready to drag and drop into their game engines. Use AI audio generators like ElevenLabs Sound Effects or Suno to generate raw audio samples. Import the audio into Audacity, a free open-source tool to batch trim silent tails and normalize audio levels to standard -3 dB peaks. Organize the files with standard metadata tags and package them into a compressed folder with a clean cover graphic made in Canva. Do not sell generic background music or broad nature sound effects. Those markets are dominated by giant stock platforms. Instead, target microniches like retro cyberpunk UI click sounds or pixel art RPG footsteps on wet stone. A specialized 50 sound asset bundle sells for $20. Gumroad takes a 10% platform cut $2 plus standard processing fees 88 cents, leaving you with $17.12 in net profit per download. Building a small digital library of 15 niche audio packs sitting online can passively pull 25 downloads a month, generating $400 plus in automated income. The eighth model is offering customizable digital event and wedding invitation suites on Etsy. The U.S. wedding and event industry is massive, but custom graphic design studios charge upwards of $500 for printed invitation suites. Budget-conscious couples want elevated design aesthetics at a fraction of the price, provided they can quickly edit details in their web browser. Use Midjourney to generate high-end aesthetic background elements, such as gold foil linework, celestial illustrations, or vintage borders. Import these elements into template software like Template or Canva Pro to build editable 4-piece suites. Main invitation, RSVP card, details insert, and welcome sign. Upon purchase, Etsy automatically sends the buyer an instant access link to customize text online. Traditional watercolor pink floral invitations are saturated with thousands of listings. To stand out, target trending subcultures like gothic celestial weddings, vintage newspaper save the dates, or retro disco bachelorette weekend invites. These niches have high search volume but under 500 competing listings. A complete 4-piece printable template bundle sells for $25. Platform listing fees, transaction costs, and automated delivery integrations total roughly $3.40 per sale. Your net profit is $21.60 per download, an 86% net margin with zero ongoing fulfillment effort. Maintaining a shop with 20 targeted templates averaging 30 sales a month nets over $600 in passive revenue. The ninth model takes advantage of Amazon KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, to publish print-on-demand microniche logbooks and specialized workbooks with zero upfront inventory cost. Amazon KDP operates on a print-on-demand model. You upload formatted interior PDFs and cover artwork. When a customer orders on Amazon, Amazon prints a physical paperback, ships it to the customer's door, handles all customer service, and pays you a royalty check. Identify specific professions or activities that require physical offline record-keeping for regulatory or personal compliance. Use Canva or BookBolt to create structured 100-page interior tables like date, mileage, or equipment inspection checkmarks. Format a clean cover design matching Amazon's print dimensions, add high-volume search keywords, and upload the files to KDP. Avoid general notebooks or broad daily planners. Look for specialized requirements such as heavy equipment maintenance and daily inspection logbooks or commercial trucking fuel mileage records. These products are bought by working professionals who need functional physical logs for compliance. A 100-page paperback logbook lists on Amazon for $8.99. Amazon deducts roughly $3.25 for printing costs. At the standard 60% print royalty rate, your net royalty per book sold is approximately $2.14. Because there are no inventory or ad costs, publishing a portfolio of 25 microniche logbooks averaging 150 combined monthly sales nets $320 plus in automated royalty payouts. Our 10th model is providing localized AI-driven SEO content management retainers for local U.S. service businesses. Local service providers, plumbers, dental clinics, roofing contractors, and HVAC companies desperately need organic Google search traffic in their local zip codes. However, business owners don't have time to write weekly 1,500-word articles, and traditional marketing agencies charge over $1,500 a month for content packages. Use SEO tools like Surfer SEO or RFs to identify local keyword gaps, like emergency commercial roof repair in Austin, Texas. Generate structured geo-targeted articles using Claude 3.5 Sonnet, ensuring compliance with Google's helpful content guidelines. Spend 30 minutes adding localized headings, stock photos, and publishing directly into the client's WordPress or Shopify site. Find local businesses advertising on Yelp or Google Ads. Run a free 2-minute SEO audit showing local keyword searches they are currently missing out on to competitors. Offer them a lightweight content retainer, 4 localized, fully optimized blog articles per month for $300. You charge a flat retainer of $300 a month per business. After deducting roughly $15 for API usage and payment processing fees, your net profit per client is $285 a month for just 2 hours of total labor. Managing 5 local retainer clients takes about 10 hours a month and yields $1,400+ in net recurring monthly profit. Here is the final takeaway: do not attempt to launch all 10 of these projects at once. If you prefer zero client communication and fully automated digital delivery, start with educational printables, audio asset packs, or KDP logbooks. If you want high profit margins per client and reliable monthly retainers, focus on realtor clipping services, B2B email enrichment, or local business SEO. The commercial market never rewards the person using the most complex technology. It rewards the person who packages accessible tools into clear, reliable outcomes for a buyer. Pick one model that matches your strengths, commit to it for 30 days, and master the execution. Consistent action is the only real differentiator. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.